Hi, I'm Kamaru. I speedrun the Game Boy Advance version of Final Fantasy V, and I wanted to make a tutorial that showcases how we get 255 of a lot of different items in the game. And this is useful not just in the speedrun, but casually and in 4-job fiestas. So this glitch is really interesting, and it requires two elements. You need to have a ninja or a chemist for the ability throw, drink, or mix, because those items let you use, or those abilities let you use items in battle outside of the item menu, and you need to have the ability to steal, either through a thief knife or an actual thief, or you need to have the Beastmaster class. And the Beastmaster class control ability works a bit differently than the thief part. So I'm going to start off by showing off how the thief part of the item index duplication or control glitch works. So to start off, we're going to get to a character, Lena here. So Lena has throw and mix. So what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be messing up her item slot index by 1. So the cursor right now is pointing at high potion, and we're going to mess it up in a way that it's actually pointing at ether, even though it looks like it's at high potion. So to do this, imagine that, imagine that this is actually our inventory. So we've got an empty slot, and we've got a glitched item outside of the inventory entirely. So we're first going to put, you can also do this with something else, like if you put, 99 assassin's daggers right here, those assassin's daggers will go away and count as the empty slot. So we're going to put the cursor on the top right item, the potion. It doesn't have to be a potion, it just needs to be in the top right. We're going to hit L, then B, then go to throw, mix, or drink, and then we're going to go back, and then go back to items, and now the index is messed up. So even though it says that the item is selected as potion, it's not. And if you try to use a potion, it won't work. We're actually on the index, the cursor is actually pointing to this empty slot here to the left. So we're going to swap the potion and empty slot, but like I said, the cursors are messed up. So when we swap them, it's going to look like nothing happened. And the reason for this is because we just swapped the empty slot out and the glitched item in. So now that we have this glitched item slot, we can abuse this to get 255 of any item. So the way that a lot of computer systems work is if you don't properly check when you subtract things from 0, it will underflow to a higher value. So in this case, it'll underflow from 0 to 255. So to showcase this, now we're going to, we need to fix our index glitch. So the index will be messed up on Lena forever until you save and reset, or until you do this trick. If you go up into their hands and then back down. So now the cursor is actually pointing at glitched item. So I'm going to show you a quick example of what happens if you don't fix that. I'm going to use, so look, I'm going to swap these two items, and you can see it did not swap the items I selected. If I use this high potion, it's actually going to use an ether. Okay. So now we're going to drink or mix or throw the glitched item. And you can see it had a weird effect. And now instead of having 0, we have 255 of them. So we need to do this one more time. So we're going to throw it this time. First we're going to fix her items, because we didn't do it last time. If I didn't fix her items, I would need to throw the potion. But since I fixed it, now I can throw the glitched item. And now the glitched item should be at 254. And now all I have to do is successfully steal an item. I stole an ancient sword. That's great. Now if I check my items, you'll see that I have 55 ancient swords. This is actually 255 ancient swords, even though it doesn't appear as such. And the reason for this is because they didn't expect you to be able to get over 99. And if we take this to a shop and sell them, it will be 255. If you go to the item menu from like the world map or something, and you hit sort, it'll reduce down to 99. But now I actually have 255 ancient swords. So I'm gonna put these here for now. So now we are back to empty slot, and this glitched item, we don't know. Okay. So now I'm going to show off how you do, well, let me talk about this for a quick second. So this allows you to steal 255 of any item. This is useful in a variety of scenarios. The most common being if you go to the temple on the bridge in World 3, you can steal 255 Avis killers from the Tote Avis, which you can get right after a quick save, and sell them for 10,000 gil apiece, giving you a lot of money. I'm not doing the math, even though it's multiplying by 100. So now I'm going to show the control portion of the glitch. And how this works is you have to control a specific enemy. That was great. First try. So here you can see the enemy has 4 different abilities: attack, special technique, evil eye. This only works on enemies that have 4 different abilities. And what it does is, in memory, the 4th ability is where the glitched item slot is. So it has an identifier, and so I'm sorry, I forgot something. The Beastmaster must be in the 4th slot. Like, they must be the 4th character, because the abilities that they have from controlling are in memory in the game, right here, right adjacent to your inventory. So now I'm going to do the item index glitch again. So we're going to go to items, top right, L, B, drink or mix, doesn't matter, B, back to items. Now the cursor's messed up. Swap these 2 items, and you can see it actually pulled in a dark matter. So we had an empty slot here, it swapped the empty slot with the glitched item and gave us a dark matter. And that's because the ability that enemy has, the evil eye, I think it was, that last ability has the same ID as dark matter. So now we have 0 dark matters in our inventory. So we're going to fix the item glitch, and now all we have to do is drink a dark matter, and you can use drink, mix, and throw on these items like you're not supposed to, because they're glitched. And now I have 255 dark matters, and that's it. Now I can just run from the battle. And now I have 255 ancient swords and 255 dark matters. So I'm just going to take us quickly back to the to a town, and I'll show you what happens when you sell those. If I can find a town. We're just going to go to the Mirage Village really quickly here. Because that's where my airship is. There we go. So we're gonna go sell some items. And so here you can see I've got 255 dark matter, so I get up to 91, and you'd think this would go up to 99, but no, it goes to, this is 101, 201, 255. And the same thing here. 91, 101, 191, 201, 255. So, some common examples where this is useful. Easily the best one that's most commonly used is the Avis Killer one. Do I have Avis Killers in my inventory? Also, note, it doesn't work if you have the item in your inventory already. So you need to have 0 of the item which is why I was making sure that I sold it. So the reason that I actually have 99 of everything is not from using this glitch. When I bought this cartridge, it came with 4 hacked files with all the items, which is really great for showcasing things like this. So I'm going to utilize the quick save ability right here. And what the quick save ability does is it resets all of the encounters that you're going to get. So the encounters are going to be the same ones in the same order every time. So if you're playing and you're doing a 4-job fiesta and you pull Thief or Chemist, or I'm sorry, you pull Chemist or Ninja, you can use this right here to get yourself a lot of money. So this enemy is the enemy we're going to be using. We're going to do the item glitch one more time. So we're going to go to the top left slot, L, B, throw or mix or drink, B, items, swap the first 2, up, down, throw or mix. You can mix it to weird effect. We're going to mix, and now we've got Dragon Potion, or Dragon Cannon. So we need to just consume 2 of them. Dragon Cannon is the most common one, I believe. And now we're going to steal. I stole an Avis Killer, and here you can see I've got 255. Oops. And I did that all in a couple seconds, but you can always get the Thief Knife, so you can always steal. So if you're doing a 4-job fiesta and you pull Chemist or Ninja, you can get those relatively easily. If you're wondering why I have arrows to go up and down, it's also because of the glitched save file. So here, I can sell them for a crap ton of money. And here you can see how much money you can get in 5 minutes. At the late game, super easily, and you can use this to get a variety of things that you wouldn't normally be able to. Some of the harder ones to get are the rare steals, and generally I don't find them worth my time. So I'm going to post an Excel chart, and hopefully later I'll post a better example of the things that you can get from the control glitch, because the steal glitch is pretty easy. Just look through a list of steals that you can get from enemies, and you'll find one that you want, and you say, okay, I'm gonna go steal those. But the control glitch, like I said, is based off of the ID of the last enemy. So some common ones that you can get that are really helpful, from Zephyrus in the, I think it's the 3rd floor of the Pyramid of Moor, will give you Ragnaroks if you use the control glitch. Tiny Mages in the Twin Towers will give you Excaliburs. There's a couple others. Magic Dragons give you Masamunes. Yeah, I'll post the list. And that's it. Thanks for watching.